A 2-0 victory in the first leg means that we are one step away from a Champions League final. The only problem? Barcelona. We travel to Spain. Can we do it? Let's find out. Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode, and this is a big episode of Leeds United, pride of Yorkshire. So in yesterday's episode you saw the crazy 3-3 draw against Arsenal. We were losing, we were winning, we were drawing. Mad game of football leaves us in a bit of a precarious situation in the Premier League, where we are only 2 points ahead of Chelsea, who are the team who can catch us in terms of the top four. But in today's episode, we are turning our attentions away from the Premier League as we face off against the might of Barcelona. After a 2-0 victory in the first leg, we are looking good. But this is Football Manager and anything can happen. So let's not waste any time. We have a biggie. Let's jump in and show you the lineup for the Barcelona Champions League semi-final second leg. This is it then, the second leg of the Champions League semi-final, and we are going to be taking two big risks. So first, let's spin through the team that is going to take the field. We've got Meslier in goal. Firpo, despite his broken wrist and questionable fitness, is going to start the game at left back, even if he only plays for half of the game. We've got Woba, Kanate and Manea alongside him to make our back four up. We've got Phillips and Bentancur in the middle, with James, De Ketelaere and Rafinha as the attacking three. Rafinha is another one. You might have saw the dodgy animation of him kind of jigging up and down on the sideline. And then we had to withdraw him in the previous game against Arsenal. We are being told that he can probably play for 45 to an hour, so we aren't going to push it too far. If he says he needs to come off, we will take him off. But he's such a vital player for the club that I think that if he can do a job for 45 minutes, I'd rather have 45 minutes of Rafinha than not. And then Benjamin Šeško, after getting back on the score sheet against Arsenal, hopefully he just does what he does best, goes out and scores goals. So we have ample opportunities for players on the bench to come on. Certainly we are going to need a left back, so let's bring Tariq Mitchell in place of Mbete on the bench, and then we've got players who can come in and replace Rafinha. So we're 90 minutes away from our first Champions League final. Can we do it? Let's jump into the game and show you every kick of every ball, all the action in the second leg of the Champions League semi-final. This is it then. Games don't get any bigger than this. We are going to be fighting for a place in the final of the Champions League against Barcelona. We are in the Nou Camp, which doesn't look anything like the Nou Camp should. Obviously, licensing reasons for that. But the stands are packed. Everybody's ready. Barcelona have kicked the game off. And I don't like the fact that it's looking likely they're going to be attacking straight from the get-go. Remember, they have nothing to lose. In the first game, they were a little bit sloppy and were giving the ball away quite a lot. And Ter Stegen in goal was making mistakes left, right and centre. And to be honest with you, oh my gosh, what happened there? They hit the underside of the bar and then Meslier picks the ball up. I was about to say, I don't even remember Diego Jota being in the first leg. And Barcelona nearly take the lead after minutes. I think it might have even been a minute after kickoff. But hopefully we're going to be having an attack here ourselves as De Ketelaere turns, beats a man, plays in Daniel James. Daniel James hits the outside of the post. An away goal in this game is going to be so important because Barcelona simply don't have one. And if we get one, then that means that Barcelona are going to have to come right at us, hopefully leave gaps in behind for shots like that and opportunities like that to build themselves. But like I said, I'd also take a 0-0 draw here and just get into the final any way we can. But I've got a feeling that Barcelona are going to come out swinging. And the game seems to have quietened off. Not a lot happening. Junior Firpo's involved here with Ansu Fati. He takes the ball off of Fati really simply. And Melier sets us on our way as Konate plays the ball out to Manea. Gets the ball out to Rafinha. And then Manea to Bentancur. Ball in for Šeško. Benjamin Šeško scores the first goal. Let's take that back because this looks like it's going to be disallowed. No, put it back. Benjamin Šeško has scored the first goal of the second leg, and that is the away goal we were craving. Bentancur with the curved ball in behind. Šeško didn't even need to take a touch, just hits it in stride past the goalkeeper, and we have that all-important away goal. And that also means that the 45-minute brigade of Firpo, so Tyrick Mitchell on for Firpo, and Angelo is going to get a chance here in a big game as Rafinha has done his bit for the first half. We're going to jump straight into the second half. And now this is a game where I wouldn't care less if it just disappears. I don't want anything to happen. I don't want Barcelona to inevitably score 2 goals right at the end just to keep me guessing if we're going to go through or not. Because here it comes. Barca have a free kick all the way to the back post. And Ilya Zabarani scores with a header, just as I was saying. Football Manager has this weird way of going, you want drama? We'll give you some drama. I don't want the drama. But we have a corner, and Bentancur swings it in. Konate with a header. Woba back to Bentancur. Tyrick Mitchell has scored his first ever Leeds United goal in a Champions League semi-final with a drilled left-footed shot in the Nou Camp against Barcelona. He restores our 3-goal lead in the tie, and a second away goal here means that Barcelona now have got to throw everything at us, because essentially they need to score 4. If my maths is right, they need to score 4 more goals, because they now can't. If they score 3, what's happening here? Have we got a penalty? Yeah, if they score 3 more, it's 4-4, but we have away goals. That means that we'd go through on away goals. So they need to win the game outright, and we have a penalty. Who is standing on this? It's surely going to be Šeško. Benjamin Šeško with a chance to kill the game off. He scores from the penalty spot. It's 3-1 in the Nou Camp. And we are in dreamland because, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be in a Champions League final. So we have had the Europa League final. We are now en route to a Champions League final. Going to have to try and find out after this game who we're going to be playing against. I mean, Barcelona have got another goal. Longlet has scored a header. So that's 2 centre-backs or 2 defenders scoring from corners or free kicks for Barcelona. And all that attacking power that it seems that they once had isn't there anymore. Let's make one more change because we've got a spare one. To Cataler is looking cream crackered, so let's bring on Verratti in his place. But we're on the move again as Manea plays the ball over the top. Šeško is going to try and get there, but Ter Stegen beats into the ball. So we were looking comfortable. Barca have scored. It's still pretty comfortable because of the away goals. But why does Football Manager do this to you? Why does it, like I said, bring the drama? I mean, Melier there has just made a save. Didn't need to make that save. The ball wasn't going into the net. He just thought, oh, I'll just turn it round the corner anyway. The rain has started to fall now in Spain as well. And as the ball is headed away, Dembele is going to go and collect it. 15 minutes left on the clock, and he was menacingly running towards the box. Didn't get anything going. And time is ticking away now. 83 minutes on the clock, and Woba is getting a telling off. I think he's also received a booking. And Araujo plays the ball over the top for Depay. He brings it down, plays Dembele in, and that is a tame shot too. Melier now needs to just hold this ball, not kick it out. I'd even take a booking at this point for him to slow the game down, because there is only seconds left in the game and it's full time. We have won 5-2 on aggregate, 3-2 in the Nou Camp. And we are in dreamland as we are going to be going to a UEFA Champions League final with Leeds United. How fantastic is that? Let's jump back to the home screen, skip through all these phases. Obviously, Šeško on form. I said we needed him to be scoring the goals. He stepped up with 2 in this game. And as you can see, he's on form for Leeds United again. So we have booked our place at the Puskás Arena after a 5-2 aggregate win over Barcelona. Have they done? Yes, so the Champions League final is going to be Inter Milan against Leeds United on the 31st of May 2025. So let's have a little look at the last 3 fixtures. It's getting tense. So we have Sheffield United, Newcastle, and then Inter Milan. So can you believe it? We are going to a Champions League final. As I said, we've done the Europa League final. We now have the Champions League final. We know we're going to be playing against Inter Milan. We know it's going to be a tough game. But hopefully we're going to have the firepower to go on and win a Champions League. In terms of this save, I really didn't have any expectations in terms of length. But we have now done Premier League, League Cup, Europa League. If we win the Champions League, we are pretty much on the pinnacle. I think season 5 could be looking at an end date if we could regain our Premier League title and retain our Champions League. In terms of how far it goes, I'm not too sure. Let me know in the comment section down below how far you think I should go. What is a reasonable achievement in terms of the save? But if you're at this point of the video, firstly, a big thank you for watching. Secondly, if you haven't hit the subscribe and like button already, please consider doing so. It helps the channel so much, and I enjoy every interaction that I get with every single person that takes the time to do that. But for this episode, I'm going to wrap it here. Tomorrow, I think we're going to have the double header to finish the Premier League. So we'll have the Sheffield United and Newcastle games in one episode before we build up to the Champions League final.